Welcome to Zoho Books, the HMRC-recognized smart accounting platform. Zoho Books supports making tax digital for both VAT and income tax, helping you manage everything from invoicing and purchases to budgeting, tax filing, financial reporting, and much more. In this video, we will see how you can sign up for Zoho Books, set up your organization, and begin your accounting right away. To get started, go to this website and click the Sign Up Now button. Here, enter your company name, email address, mobile number, and password. Select your business location as the United Kingdom. Mark this box if you would like to receive marketing communication from Zoho and its regional partners for product updates. Mark this box to agree to the terms of service and privacy policy and click Create My Account. An OTP will be sent to the mobile number you provided. Enter the code and click Verify. You will be taken to a page to set up your organization. Enter your organization name, select your business type, and the industry your business falls into. The organization location will be the United Kingdom. Select the state you are in and click here to add your organization address. The currency and the language will be auto-populated based on your organization location. Select the time zone from the drop-down. Enable the toggle button if your business is registered for VAT. You can configure your tax later in the Settings module as well. Now click Get Started. After signing up, you will be logged into the Getting Started page of Zoho Books. Now let's enter your organization details. Go to Settings and click Profile under Organization. You can upload your company logo here. Your business and organization details will be auto-populated based on the information provided while signing up. Enter the service user number assigned to your organization by BAVS. You can edit your organization address. You can also change the format of your organization by clicking here. Enter your business website URL if you have one. Enable the toggle button if you want to add a different address for payment stubs. You can choose to configure email preferences for the primary contact of your organization. Here, configure your base currency, fiscal year, report basis, language, time zone, and date format. You can add your company ID and other additional fields here. These fields show up on your PDS by inserting the required placeholders in your organization address format. Then click Save. Next, let's configure your tax settings. Go to Settings and click Taxes under Taxes and Compliance. Enable the toggle button if your business is registered for VAT.
Enter the VAT registration number provided by the HMRC and the registration date.
Select your VAT accounting basis. Mark this box to enable domestic reverse charge in sales transactions. Select your VAT override preference for your sales and purchase transactions. Mark the option Enable trade with contacts outside the United Kingdom if you supply or import goods from other countries. Enabling this option handles the reverse charge mechanism and acquisition tax in Zoho Books. Mark the option Enable trading of goods between Northern Ireland and the European Union if your business is located in Northern Ireland and you trade with businesses located in the EU. Mark the option My business is registered for VATMOSS if you are a registered supplier of digital services to EU non-VAT registered customers.
Some eligible businesses, whose VAT taxable turnover is £150,000 or less, excluding VAT, can choose to join the VAT flat rate scheme.
After configuring, click Save. You can also view and manage all the VAT rates you'll be using in your organization. Apart from the default rates, you will be able to add new rates, edit existing ones, and delete them based on your requirements. You can file your VAT returns directly from Zoho Books or have an agent file VAT returns on behalf of your organization. You can choose the period from which you want to generate your first VAT return. The construction industry scheme helps contractors deduct tax and national insurance contributions from payments made to subcontractors in the construction industry. When you enable CIF in Zoho Books, you can easily record these deductions while entering transactions.
If you're a contractor, you need to send monthly CIS returns to HMRC to report the deductions you made. If you're a subcontractor, you need to include your CIS deductions when sending your quarterly tax updates to HMRC.
Zoho Books can calculate and handle these CIS deductions automatically, making your work easier. In the income tax, if you're a sole trader, you can choose to submit your income tax updates online through HMRC's Making Tax Digital for Income Tax Scheme. On the left sidebar, you can find all the different modules in Zoho Books. Let's go through each of them in brief. Under Items, you can add all the goods and services that you provide in your business. If you select the option Service, you can specify whether it's a digital service.
In the Sales module, you can add all your customers. You can create and send them quotes and invoices, and once you receive payment, you can track them under the payments received.
You can create recurring invoices to be generated on a regular basis, and if you have any additional credits for your customers, you can store them in the form of credit notes. Next, you have the Purchases section, where you can add all the vendors from whom you purchase your items. You can add the expenses in your organization and also the recurring expenses. You can create and keep track of all your bills, and you can also track all the payments made to your vendors through Payments Made. You can add your recurring bills here and track any credits from your vendors through Vendor Credits. With the Time Tracking module, you can handle project accounting. You can add your project here and log the time spent by your employees on them using timesheets. In the Banking module, you can connect your bank accounts to fetch the bank feeds using one of our third-party bank feed service providers. Or you can add your bank accounts manually and import bank feeds. You can add transaction rules to categorize multiple transactions automatically based on the account chosen and criteria you have set. In Zoho Books, you can reconcile an account to ensure that the transactions in your bank account match with the transactions you've created in Zoho Books. In the Accountant module, you can add accounting transactions, create manual journals, bulk update accounts in your transactions, make currency adjustments, view and add your chart of accounts, create budgets, and perform transaction locking. The Reports module comprises over 70 business and accounting reports to keep your business health intact. For example, the Profit and Loss report, balance sheet, cash flow statement, and various other reports that will help you get real-time insights to optimize your business. In the Documents module, you can store all your documents in one place, auto-scan data from the uploaded document to create new transactions instantly, and auto-upload your bank statements from email as well. Here, you can configure the modules you wish to enable on the left sidebar for your organization. Now that you have a basic overview of Zoho Books, let's look at a few basic steps to quickly start your accounting. First, let's configure your chart of accounts. The chart of accounts lists a set of default accounts that can be used in your business, grouped into categories like income, expenses, equity, liabilities, and assets, which helps you track financial transactions accurately. Go to the Accountant module and select Chart of Accounts. Here you will find a well-defined list of accounts and their corresponding account types in Zoho Books. If you wish to add any additional accounts, you can click the plus New Account button here. Then choose the account type and enter a name for your account. Additionally, you can enter an account code and a description for your account. Mark this box to display the account on your dashboard. Click Save. Your account is now created. Under Items, you can add all the goods and services that you provide in your business. If you already have a list of items, you can import them from here. To add items manually, you can click the plus New button here, then choose the item type. Enter the item name, its cost and selling price, and select the respective accounts to track fails and purchases for the item. You can also select the VAT applicable during the fail and purchase of an item here. Now, click Save. Your item is successfully created. Now, it's time to add your customers and vendors. First, let's add your customers. Go to the Sales module and select Customers. If you already have a list of customers, you can import them by clicking here. To add items manually, click the plus New at the top. Choose the customer type. Enter their name and their company. Choose their display name and enter contact information such as their email and phone number. In the Other Details section, if you trade outside the UK, you'll need to select an appropriate VAT treatment. This determines which tax rules apply to each transaction.
Choose United Kingdom if the sales or purchases are subject to UK VAT. Choose Overseas if the business is outside the UK.
Post the Brexit to handle the Northern Ireland Protocol, we have the EU VAT registered treatment. Choose this treatment if the business is registered for VAT and trades goods between Northern Ireland and EU businesses,
and enter their VAT registration number.
Mark this box if you want to enable CIS tracking for this contractor. Then, enter the UTR number, the national insurance number, and the company registration number. Choose their currency. Next, enter their opening balance and choose the payment terms. You can also choose to enable the customer portal for them, associate any documents if necessary. Click Add More Details and enter their social profiles if you wish. Under Address, you can add their billing and shipping addresses. You can add their contact persons and other necessary details of the customer. Then, click Save. Similarly, you can add all your vendors by going to the Purchases module. Here, if you enable CIS tracking to this subcontractor, you'd need to enter the UTR number, national insurance number, verification number, and CIS deduction rate. Now that you have set up your opening balances, configured a chart of accounts, added your items and customers, let's see how to create your first invoice. Go to Sales and click the plus icon next to Invoices. Select the customer name. Here, the customer's VAT treatment will be automatically populated based on the option selected, while adding the customer and the relevant tax rates will be applied accordingly. The invoice number is auto-generated. You can also choose to enter it manually by clicking the gear icon. Enter other details such as the invoice date, terms, and the due date. You can add the salesperson responsible for this invoice, if applicable. Next, enter the subject of this invoice, add the items, and select their appropriate tax rates. Note, the tax rates you can apply to a transaction depend on the VAT treatment assigned to the customer if you are trading outside the United Kingdom. Mark this box if this is a CIS service. The system will apply the CIS percentage and automatically calculate the CIS amount. Add discount and shipping costs for your items. Enter adjustments if needed. Add the customer notes and terms and conditions of your business. Attach files if necessary. You can configure and select a payment gateway to receive payments faster online. If you want the invoice to be created in draft status, click Save as Draft. For now, we will click Save and Send. Then, click Send. You have successfully created your first invoice. If you have made the payment offline for this invoice, you can manually record it by clicking Record Payment. Enter all the details and click Record Payment. Next, let's see how to record an expense. Expenses are costs incurred for your businesses. To record an expense, go to Purchases and select Expenses. Under Record Expense, select the date and the expense account. You can also add multiple expense accounts under which you wish to track different expenses by clicking Itemize. Enter the amount and select the Paid Through account. Enter the rest of the details and click Save. That's how you record an expense. You can record mileage expenses and calculate them based on the mileage rate. Instead of recording expenses one by one, you can record them in bulk as well. Next, let's create a bill. The bill is a document that indicates the amount you owe your vendors for the goods or services you buy from them. To create a new bill, click the plus icon next to the Bills module. Select the vendor name. Here, if you trade outside the UK, you'll need to select an appropriate VAT treatment. The vendor's VAT treatment will be automatically populated based on the option selected while adding the vendor, and the relevant tax rates will be applied accordingly. Note: if the international trade option is not enabled, the VAT treatment field will not be available. Enter the bill number, bill date, and other details. Next, enter the subject of this invoice, add the items, and select their appropriate tax rates. Note: the tax rates you can apply to a transaction depend on the VAT treatment assigned to the customer. Mark this box if this is a CIS service. The system will apply the CIS rate and automatically calculate the CIS amount if provided for the vendor. Add notes, attach files if necessary, then click Save as Open. You have successfully created your first bill. To create a manual journal, go to Accountant module and select Manual Journals. Click plus New Journal in the top right corner. In the New Journal page, select the date on which you want to record the manual journal. The journal number will be auto-populated. To configure it, click the gear icon next to the field. Select the VAT treatment. Enter the notes for the journal entry. Select your preference of how the journal entry should appear in your reports. Select accrual only to make the journal entry appear only in the reports that are generated on accrual basis. Select cash only to make the journal entry appear only in the reports that are generated on cash basis.
Select accrual and cash to make the journal entry to appear in the reports generated on both accrual and cash basis.
Note that this option will be the default while creating a new journal. Select your VAT return preference and the transaction type. Select the currency you want to associate with the journal. In the Items table, select the account you want to track credit and debit entries. Enter the required credit or debit entries and save the journal entry.
Zoho Books is a HMRC recognized accounting software for MTD for VAT and MTD for income tax.
Note that you can file your returns directly from Zoho Books or have an agent file all your returns on behalf of your organization. In the VAT filing module, you can file your VAT returns, make adjustments, view detailed report, and submit it directly to HMRC via Zoho Books, and then make correction returns. Here, VAT payments and reclaims, if any, will be shown according to your VAT return period under the VAT Payment Dues tab. This list will be generated as soon as you record filing of your VAT return.
After making payments to HMRC, you can either fetch the payment details directly from HMRC into Zoho Books or record them manually.
In the Income Tax module, if you are a sole trader, you can prepare and submit your updates to HMRC directly from your Zoho Books organization. Since the Making Tax Digital for Income Tax applies from April 2026 to individuals earning over £50,000, it is important to maintain accurate digital records of your income and expenses.
If you are in a construction industry as a contractor, you need to report payments and deductions made to your subcontractors to HMRC each month. With Zoho Books, you can easily record these payments and file your CIS returns directly to HMRC. In the CIS filing module, you can generate and submit your monthly CIS returns directly to HMRC using Zoho Books, ensuring timely reporting of your deductions. A consolidated return of deductions for the month will be generated. In the CIS Payments module, you can record the payments you've made to HMRC on behalf of your subcontractors for the CIS returns you've submitted. Next, let's move to the Reports section.
The profit and loss report provides a comprehensive summary of all the profits and losses your business has incurred during a specific period. It also includes a summary of your operating and non-operating expenses. The balance sheet is a statement that summarizes the total amounts in all accounts, categorized into assets, liabilities, and equity in your organization. The cash flow statement report is a financial document that provides a detailed overview of a company's cash inflows and outflows over a specific period. It highlights how cash is generated and used in operating, investing, and financing activities, offering valuable insights into the company's liquidity and financial health. We also have the e-fee sales list report, which details the sales of the goods and services you rendered to your customers in the European Union who are registered for VAT. The IOFS report provides a summary of the taxes applied on transactions under the Import One-Stop Shop scheme.
It helps simplify the VAT reporting process for businesses that sell goods from non-EU countries into European Union member states. The CIS deduction report shows the amounts contractors deduct from payments made to subcontractors to remit to HMRC, while the CIS suffered report shows the amounts deducted from a subcontractor's payments by contractors on behalf of HMRC. For any report, you can choose to schedule it, share it securely with your team, and also export it in various file formats to your system. Next, let's go to Settings, where you can view additional preferences for your organization. In Users and Roles, you can add users to your organization and assign roles. You can also invite accountants in Zoho Books and allow secure collaboration, giving them access to manage accounts, handle taxes, and ensure accurate financial records without sharing your login. You can configure general preferences for the sales and purchase modules of your organization. We also have the customer and vendor portals to help them handle their transactions and track payments all in one place. You can integrate with any of the online payment gateways like Stripe, Go Cardless, PayPal, and receive payments seamlessly from your customers. Under Customization, we have PDF templates, where you can set up and customize templates for various transactions of your organization, such as invoices, bills, and more. In email notifications, you can customize emails sent from your organization. You can set up automated reminders to be sent to you as well as your customers to ensure you never miss a due date. Enable the toggle button to set the reminders. You can also click the plus new reminder button and choose how many days before or after which you need to send this reminder. You can similarly create reminders for the bills to be paid as well. The Automation module allows you to create a set of rules for modules of Zoho Books, based on which appropriate actions can be performed. In this module, you can create workflow rules to trigger workflow actions like email alerts, in-app notifications, field updates, webhooks, custom functions, and schedules. You can create custom modules to record and track information that cannot be recorded in the predefined modules of Zoho Books, configure various integrations, and do a lot more. After you create transactions and carry out some business activities in Zoho Books, we can go back to the dashboard, which will give you an overview of your financial health. Once you start creating transactions, you can view different business metrics for your business, such as your total receivables, your income and expense, your top expenses, and the banks and credit cards that you have added. You can also view all the recent updates in Zoho Books by clicking here. If you use multiple Zoho Books organizations, you can click here and switch to any of them. And that's a wrap for our video.